Hello again everyone. I was thinking about uploading the last video or not uploading that, but after lots of thinking I thought about it's the best option for uploading that. In the previous video, if you remember, our code is crashed. Why it's crashed? Because the maximum of the CPU and the driver C that I have gotten full and it's crashed. So because that not happened again, we are going to copy the desktop, run K, and all the folders suddenly open. We are going to make the desktop less in the space. Okay. And after that, it's important you understand the neural networks on the image processing is better to process on the servers and on the files with a lots of memories. So because of that, we are going to do something. I don't really prefer that, but it's needed. In the raw data, we are going to go to vols. Okay, this is vols. This is cool. We are going to copy that. Okay. After copying that, we are going to delete some of the vols important files. Okay, let's go and open our Anaconda first. It's important to recall if something like that happened, don't panic and just restart your system. The problem is absolutely going to fix. And remember, don't crash your PC by running the networks on the image processing, because the problems like this, it's always happening for these problems. If you are going to use them, you are going to make these problems and always see them. They are everywhere. Let's go to our project, DeepCrack. Here for the model 1. We are going to go and get model 2 to be trained, not model 1. And you see we are creating a backup of the data because we are going to delete more than 3,000 of our pictures because of the low capacity of the system. Okay, let's go from 7,000 to there are 3,000 items. And I'm going to select, it's only 450. Let's delete them. Now we need to delete another portion of them. Let's go down deep down. You see there's a lots of pictures. Because of that, it's important you have a server or a good PC or good CPU, because these problems always happen. It's up to you how to react to them. Okay, let's delete this. We need to get our data in less than 1,000 pictures. Yes, I know I can do that by writing a code, but I'm not good with that. I'm going to do this in the hard way because I think this is not worth it. Okay, I think it's enough. Stop. Okay, these things always happened and I don't even enjoy them. Okay, all the items selected again. I want just 1,000. Just 1,000. Okay, it's good. Now we have less than 1,000 numbers of the cracks. You see, this is the big data set. Because of these problems, we need professionals on working with big data sets. I didn't know if you know about the 40,000 pictures. I don't know if you know about the new things that new server that NVIDIA and OpenAI are building together. This is some massive structures. They are going to build the atomic generators near that for generating power. And it's going to consume more electricity than New York City. It's pretty massive. Because of that, it's really important to how work with these big data. They are one of the most troublesome things in the world. You see, it's lagging already. So how should I prefer that to train the model with this kind of data? Okay, it's going to just lag. You see? It's lagging already. So what should I do? See, I can't do even a thing. Okay, it's a stop already. Let's delete them. It's going to take time. You see, these problems are the main reasons until now, I don't prefer to use the models. Okay, the copying of them is not completed yet. I didn't prefer using the image processing in my PC because whenever I do that in the university, I use the servers that we have there because they have a lots of space and CPU and resources for training something like this. And you see here, we just have problems. There are lots of problems. If your PC is a great one also, if you have RTX 59 and also lots of RAM and CPU and GPU and space, you are gonna sometimes you are going to have a lots of problem. Because of that, don't forget, whenever you are going to use something this complicated, don't forget, the best option is using servers. Never going to try them in your PC because it's going to crash your PC. I'm trying it on my PC without any consideration because my PC is low in price and I can change it immediately if I crash it. So always remember that this is my mindset. This is the thing that I'm going to teach you. Don't forget running the neural networks. These models has more problems than creating games. Because in creating games or something else, you can run something that crash all of your PC. It's so hard to do that. But I'm not saying that in the games you can't create something that crash a PC. You can absolutely create something more huger than that. But the main thing is that for creating something that huge in a game, you need a lot of knowledge. But in the AI and neural network, you can create something like that very easily without any understanding of everything. So because of that, it's really important to always have your limits. So this kind of problems never happen for you. Like the thing that happened just now for me. The restarting and starting the computer take a while, less than 20 minutes, I think, but it's a problem. Maybe you have something important in your laptop and you needed that, and this crashing make all of your driver's data gone. These problems happened a lot in this career, and I really appreciate that never forget to check these parameters before running them. You see, it's taking a lot of time deleting, copying file. And there was a time I go to some place that we have a task to do, and the person that was in charge there tell me something that really impressed me. He said to me, I was more than 20 years that I was in charge in this place, and I never saw a person as talkative as you are, and as bullshit says as you are. And I told to him that talking for me is a piece of cake, not because it's easy, because I really enjoy talking. So don't forget to do the work that you enjoy. You love it, because in that way you're always going to make it big, make it great, and go over the moon. So please, if you don't like it, don't force yourself, because it's something, neural networks, machine learning, is going to be harder and harder. Go to the place that you like, you enjoy, not just because it has a future. Go to this work. Go to the place that you want, you enjoy. It's really good to choose the way you enjoy the most, not the way that gave you money the most. We have a great story about that. There was once a pianist. He loved playing pianist and becoming pianist. That person very loved that. But the main problem with that person is that he didn't have any money to take classes and learn piano. So what he did is really amazing. He said, I'm going to be a trader, a merchant, to learn enough money to start becoming a pianist. He traded for more than 10 years, and then after that he made a fortune. He started learning piano and then become a great pianist. And this is a real story, and we have his notes up until now. The main reason I'm going to tell you this story is that he never forget the main reason for trading. In the time he traded, he never forget that he lost trading because he want to become a pianist. Okay, we get another crash. Let's go back. We run the model. You see, it's processed the data, but it's getting a lot of space now. Training image 1030. Okay, it's good. It's loading the model, the conv2d. And what is the use of conv2d? Let me show you. For example, let me open a paint to give you a quick understanding on the process. If you like these videos, I'm going to get a complete course on AI, but for now, for understanding, let's say we have for example, a picture that 2 pixel by 2 pixel. Okay, we have a picture that is 2 pixel by 2 pixel. It means there is a number here, that 1 pixel, number here, 1 pixel, and number here, 1 pixel, number here, 1 pixel. Let's say here is 3, here is 4, here is 5, and here is 10. The numbers here are the numbers between 0 to 256. It's the standard color, but we have more than that and more than that. These are the color codes that your computer or your phone decode them and learn them. So what conv2d do? It's convert this thing to a matrix like this: 3, 4, 5, 10. It's flatten the data for you, and flattening it's useful because after that it's going to convert to the data that can go into your model. It's important to do something to the data to go to your model. Okay, we have something. The validation accuracy is really low, minus 50. It's a 0 or 50 is a 5 is not a good validation accuracy, and our accuracy is pretty low. I said that these models need a lots of training, and I'm not blaming anyone for that. If we have a server, we can exactly do that. We can absolutely do that, but just wait and see what is happening. Okay, let's wait for a little to see what is happening. I'm going to come here. Okay, let's continue. You see the time for running each epoch is really higher than the previous video if you saw them. It's because of the great data set we have, but it's really amazing. It's really incredible how bigger your data set and works is getting and you are enjoying your time. Let's see our params, our inputs are getting 56 megabytes of space. But in the past, for example, let's go to one of our past project. For example, let's go to DLCO. Our raw data is 41 kilobyte. Or another project even, for example, river flood prediction. Here we must have a raw data set. Okay, it's 1 meg, but now our data set is 500 more bigger than the previous data, and it's going to train. And as you can see, it's getting lots of space. The memory is fully used. And you see the C drive is going to be full. So let's open our Gemini. Let's see if it's recording. Yes, it's recording. Can you improve the structure because of the low accuracy we get? Okay, until it's improving, let's see. Oh, yes, delete them. Let's go to model 1. I'm going to copy the model 2 code here and paste it here in model 1 with a little difference. Can you guess? I'm going to put the brightness to 2. Now let's run it. Okay, it's going. I hope it's not going to crash. The running is going to take time. Let's see if it's upgrading the model. Yes, it's upgrading the model. Let's create a new folder. Okay, not notebook, a folder. What is happening here? I don't know. One of the great songs I ever heard is 501. That's a great song. Model 3. I think the model 1 is not running. No, it's starting to run. Let's name it model 3. Paste the code. You see, this model is very outdated that the other libraries are not going to work perfectly near it, and everything is slow. But let's say it run. These 3 models are going to run. This model started to run, and as also this model. You see, the accuracy is getting better a little by little. And why it's getting better little by little? Because the accuracy, when it starts from 0, the weights are started from the scratch. We have 2 ways for weighting. Let me just tell you this thing. It's also amazing thing. Let me start it. Let's see, we have a neural networks. These are the cells. This is output and this is input. The model is going to optimize this weight. Let me draw it completely. I know I am a bad drawer, but this is Windows Paint. I have a tablet for that, but I don't think it's going to worth a complete lesson on that. These are the weights that model is going to optimize. At first, when you start your model, these weights are all equal to 0 or 1. And then the weights are going to optimize. Sometimes it's better for me to set the weights, for example, to, let's say, at first, set the weight, for example, to a number more. For example, 0 or 5. Then the model is going to start training faster. So because of that, I'm going to do something. I'm going to ask Gemini, can you change the code to change the 256 to 256 to convert, not change, sorry, to convert the 256 picture to 64 picture and then start training the model, but I want you to do this process after changing brightness. Okay, the change will be blended in the load process. Comparing change from 2. Okay, it's going to resize our data. Resizing is going to get the training lower time consuming. Let's create a model 4. Okay. My PC is at the crashing rate. The 7th epochs, first epoch, and the first epoch. Okay, it's going to end. Let's create a new notebook and call it model 4. Okay, you see, this is a new thing. It means we are getting more resources than we should. So let me just copy that and paste it here. And I'm not going to run that. I'm going to wait until one of them end. It's at the 7th run. It's going to end. What is it copying? Oh, it's deleting something. And it's also getting lots of my resources. You see, the epochs are running very slowly, and the model 4 is also even not loaded. So I'm going to do something amazing. I'm going to let this model also run, but I'm going to end this session here and wait for the result until the next session. Let me run it. You see, it's going to run. I'm going to end the video and waited until the next session till the results come. I hope you enjoy it. The previous and this session's times become lower, but there is no problem. We are going to achieve that in no times. Have a nice time.